When I first started dropshipping, I remember I watched so many channels on how to grow, get sales, and find winning products. And I was instantly hooked. I'd leave every video feeling inspired and ready to test my next product that would grow my store overnight. And of course, I'd wake up the next morning and I'd maybe see 30 people had came to my store and no one had bought anything. Of course, this was always when I would get discouraged. But looking back on it, I really enjoyed this part of dropshipping and entrepreneurship in general, because honestly, it just weeds out the people that aren't really serious about growing a profitable dropshipping store and building a real business off that. And you honestly have to ask yourself, am I in this just because it's a trend, or am I in this because I'm fully committed and ready to go? Because there's absolutely no quitting. I can't just quit on this. Failure is not an option. The only option is success and learning from my mistakes. And we have to be honest about this too, because a lot of people come into dropshipping, they test products and they just want to complain, and they're not serious about growing. They're not serious about looking at their stores and products objectively and saying, hey, okay, maybe this isn't good as I actually think it is, and maybe there's a couple of things I can do here to make this better. Because what they really do is they just come on, they build a dropshipping store, and they just think something magical is going to happen and that they're going to grow immediately without doing any product research or store design, etc. And that just simply doesn't work. If you think about it, that doesn't work in anything in life in general. For me personally, I wanted to figure out how I could grow fast. I needed to figure out one crucial thing. In the stores I saw blow up the fastest, usually they had one thing in common. They had one main product that brought in the majority of their sales. And here's what I mean by this. So looking at some stores like My Sweet Smile selling teeth whitening kits, we can see that they're in the first page of Google. And we can see here, just in the UK, there's a massive search volume here, 100k all the way up to 1 million people. Every single month, people are searching to buy a product like this. And going by their monthly traffic volume, they're probably easily doing 100k a month, if not more. Looking at another store here selling mainly heated blankets, the bulk of their sales are just coming from this main product. We can see they're ranking #1 on Google, their search volume is up to 100k, and they're getting over 50k monthly visitors. Same formula, different niche. So that's why it's so important, and I think both of these stores show you that it only takes just one product for your entire dropshipping store to just blow up. If you want to start waking up to 100 new sales every single day, then focus on creating one really good product for your stores. Now, of course, there is a huge catch for just creating better quality products to test. And this happened to me personally recently for one of the stores I was running. And that's sometimes when we're trying to put a little bit more effort into our products we're testing, we sometimes can't go as fast as we would like to. And that can mean it can take us longer to get success. And that's simply as if you're going for quality rather than just pure quantity. You can't simply go as fast with your testing strategy. But that really comes back to what kind of dropshipper you want to be. Do you want to be a lazy dropshipper that puts no effort into product research and just chucks stuff out there with very little results? Or do you want to be the pro dropshipper who tests high quality products and takes their time and effort into qualifying their products before adding a bunch of stuff willy-nilly? So now that you know that it just takes one product to blow up your store sales, you now need to know actually how to test these good quality products. And I don't want you to overthink what I mean by good quality, because it's different for everybody in whatever niche they're going after. First of all, I don't care what theme you use, because that's not what I'm talking about. Because you can go out there and use the free Shopify themes and it's absolutely fine. The way I would do it is I'd start by testing problem-solving products for your customers. And this can be used for any store. Say you're testing teeth cleaning products and you're not getting any sales. Well, are you telling the customer why they should buy? Are you showing before and after results? Are you listing the benefits and why they should buy from you and only you? Or are you selling dog beds? Why is your dog bed better than anyone else's? Is it way more warmer for your furry friend in the cold months? Is it comfier? Is it made out of better materials? Solve the customer's problems on why they should buy your dog bed to give their pet a good experience. And I promise you, when you actually go and implement this, you're going to see a massive boost in your sales. However, you're not only going to be able to get your customers to buy faster, but eventually as you keep giving them a good experience, these guys are going to go and tell their friends and they're going to keep coming back. And this is when things on your store can go crazy. Not only by just solving the customer's problems in the way you sell them on your product pages, but actually show the results and have a clean store. Make the text easy to digest. Don't bundle long sentences together. It makes it look clunky and no one really cares and no one's going to read it. It's always better to show rather than just tell. Really show why the customer should buy your product over other stores. And when you do this, not only will you get more sales, but you'll actually be able to charge much more, as much as double if you do this correctly. I mean, look at this on this good store here. Remove years worth of built up stains and yellow in for a whiter smile after just a single 30-minute application. Doesn't that make you just want to buy compared to all of this crap? And now I know a lot of you are thinking to yourself, Jake, this just takes too much time. It's a lot of effort. And you're absolutely right. But that's simply what it's going to take in order to level up your products and make you stand out from the herd of other dropshippers. So really put more effort into making your products more custom. And once you start implementing this and doing this, you're going to notice a snowball effect in sales. And you're no longer going to be waking up to Shopify giving you 0 notifications because nobody ever bought. Instead, you'll be waking up to 10, 20, maybe even 100 sales if you do all this correctly, just like I do. But in order for you to do this consistently, you have to go deep deeper, and you have to have a strategy to hit those 100k months. And that's exactly what I explain in this video right here, where I show you how to do that in just 3 simple steps.